Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions of the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the second-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, we'll hand it off. Important second down play coming up. Quick throw caught on the left side. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in his opening possession. To the air, it's Jamania. He's running out of time here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after the completion.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop just short of the first. It looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The Hurricanes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now, the combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Jamania. Catch made by the tight end. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. To the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the single back takes the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Love that big target on third down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to third down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
The Noles looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Looking to throw now on first down. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set. It's second down. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging.
Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida State. No chance to catch it.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, just keep chipping away.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll tackle him right at the 31. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the handoff. And the Sock were able to bring him down quickly. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Try to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. It's a fumble. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make. But None of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. And the Knowles will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Jamania. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the return will be brought down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here's the 2nd down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll throw it now. The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway now.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Just down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They'll hand it off. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. To the air, it's Jamania. Defense is coming after him. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a 1st and goal, all the way to 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on 4th and goal.
Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And Miami offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Running with purpose. That's a big hit at the end, but even a fresh set of downs.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running. But this Miami Hurricane back, he's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
So second down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him in man coverage. Very tough to do.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. An inside give now from the shotgun. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Miami. Can they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone? This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Can he make it to the marker? And he is stuffed right at the line. I don't think he got it. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Florida State offense on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick 6 going the other way.
That completion makes it second and medium. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout. They talk strategy.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Scanning the field, it's Jamania. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
That completion sets up a third down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick this away to get the second half going. Turner choosing to field this one. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Caught. Completion. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Second down after that previous play. The shotgun running play call. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. And the Canes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. To contact on the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
Fair catch made at the 20. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. He'll hand it off. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On first down, it's play action. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Incompletion sets up a second down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
He makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
The Seminoles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Miami. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. And on this conference championship stage, it's the defense that makes the play to tie this game up.
Man, Chris,
oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. Pass caught in the end zone. A successful two-point conversion. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They've got to recover from that right now.
It's the running back.
Down after just a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Jamania. Off target with the throw. Incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second down play coming up. Handoff on a single back formation. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. He's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Third down after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, and the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Miami 18, Florida State 17.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Airing this one out toward the sideline. The downfield shot is caught, but receiver was out of bounds. Incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Just trying to get rid of it. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. The Canes bring their punt team onto the field. Running it back, it's Johnson. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? The pocket breaking down. He's going to take off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Dropping back. It's Jamania. Caught quickly. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Snags a good throw. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Important 2nd down play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion from the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Across the 40 now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Receiver makes the grab. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, 1st down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going to lose yards there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Montgomery. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Pressure is coming. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Offense comes out to start this drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting him off.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff heading left. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
The Hurricanes with first and 10 here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And they'll stop him short of the line of game. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in the game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.